It was confirmed last week that Sean Slater, Rob Kazinsky, was coming back to EastEnders this spring after 10 years away. Nothing was revealed about his return, however there are now some clues, direct from boss Kate Oates. She previously announced that Jean Slater, Gillian Wright, would be at the forefront of a new storyline about her mental health. But the former KOI boss has now revealed that this will tie into Sean's return later this year. She told Digital Spy, "It's a lot to do with Jean's story. I talked before about looking at Jean's mental health through the lens of her physical health. Obviously we know that Stacey has been in touch with Sean. But Jean doesn't know that. Jean hasn't seen him for 10 years, so there's a lot of stuff to play in there as well, when Jean finds out. So that's quite a big old deal." She added, "Rob has had a great deal of input in his return story. We spoke quite a lot before I convinced him to come back, and he was giving me ideas and I was able to bring them back to the team. They were really strong and really thoughtful. He's a very considered actor and he thinks a lot about that character, and that's why I'm really excited to work with him." Kate also teased there could be fallout when Sean discovers what has happened while he's been away from the square. His ex Roxy Mitchell, Rita Simons, is dead, for starters, so does he already know that through sister Stacey, Lacey Turner? Speaking about his return, Rob said, "This year marked 10 years since Sean fled from Walford after plunging into a frozen lake. A decade since I left the studio at Elstree and Sean Slater behind, to move to the US to chase a dream that seemed so far-fetched. Throughout my career I have always felt that my best work was on EastEnders as Sean Slater, that there was something there in him that I understood completely, something traumatic, something that we never really got to show the viewers. I have unfinished business in Albert Square and am thrilled to be returning to what I still consider to be my home, however briefly. EastEnders is still the most important serial on British television, never afraid to combat hard storylines and tell hard truths. I have always been proud of what EastEnders has done for social awareness throughout my lifetime, and that is why I'm back. To tell a story that means something to me with the family that I know can tell it right. I can't wait to see my Slaters again and see what's in store for Sean as he brings an evolved animal to Albert Square." EastEnders continues Thursday at 7:30 p.m. on BBC One.